Good morning, SCHS. My name is Kenzie Rice, and today is January 23rd. These are your weekly announcements. The month of January will be Food Service Worker Appreciation. Please continue to thank these people. Freshman registration will be on 2 evenings this year, March 12th and March 19th, both 3:15 to 5:15. SEMS will come March 12th and all the other schools on March 19th. While state has started, these classes will still meet on snow days. All this week, students at Smith County High School are participating in a bingo challenge for a chance to win prizes. Last Friday, students received bingo cards to complete throughout the school week. Students who achieve a bingo are encouraged to perform an act of kindness, after which their name is entered into a drawing to win an Amazon gift card. This engaging activity was organized by the school's guidance counselors to promote kindness and positive behavior throughout the school community.
I started the bingo game because Smith County High School is part of the SCHS grant, and each month they have a culture, activity, or project that students participate in to spread kindness and do nice things for others. I think it encourages students by, number one, being in a game format. Everyone likes to play games, and there's always that motivation of a prize. So when we or at the end of this month rather, we'll draw one of the bingo cards out and that person will get a prize. I hope it impacts the school culture by showing students that it's easy to do something kind for someone else. Some of the tasks on the kindness cards were something as simple as telling somebody, hey, you look nice today, or I like some article of clothing they have on. So just a simple compliment can go a long way. The idea came to mind again from the SCHS grant, but we tweaked it a little to match our needs here at Smith County High School. But again, it all goes back to the SCHS grant.
The Smith County Rotary will be meeting tomorrow at noon. They will be discussing different volunteer aspects in the community, from assisting in local events to cleaning the sidewalks, in hope of making your local community more enjoyable and family-friendly. Inclement weather in Tennessee is a major factor in the higher chances of vehicle crashes, especially because the state experiences a wide range of weather conditions throughout the year. Heavy rain, dense fog, ice, and occasional snow can make roads slick and reduce visibility, particularly in mountainous areas like East Tennessee along rural highways. Sudden weather changes are common, catching drivers off guard and making it harder to react in time. Wet leaves in the fall and flash flooding during storms also create dangerous driving conditions that increase the risk of losing control in the vehicle. The weather-related hazards often lead to an increase of crashes because drivers may not slow down or adjust their driving habits to match road conditions. Hydroplaning on wet roads, skidding on ice, and difficulty seeing other vehicles during fog or heavy rain all raise the likelihood of accidents. In addition, Tennessee's mix of winding roads, steep grades, and high-speed interstates can make inclement weather even more dangerous. Being aware of weather conditions, reducing speed, and allowing extra stopping distance are key steps drivers can take to lower the risk of crashes during bad weather. Reporter Dylan Brenner went around the school this week asking students his weekly question. Here's what they had to say.
How do you anticipate this upcoming snow to affect you?
I'm probably just gonna stay home, hang out with my family, play my game, and have fun in the snow.
It'll snow me in my house because I live on a mountain, and it'll snow up my driveway, but it wouldn't affect me so much as my parents because they have to go to work and stuff. And I'll be at home with my dog, just playing the game. I'll pretty much just sit around, do nothing, and it won't really affect me much. I guess I can go outside and sled or make a snow angel or something. Feed it to my dog.
I think it'll affect me in a good way because I'll get to stay home from school and be in the snow, and with me living on the back roads, there's going to be a ton of ice, so we won't be at school for a while.
I anticipate that it's going to help, well, not really help, but cause issues for me and other people around me, since mainly that people down here don't have generators, especially since a lot of us have pellet stoves, such as myself, so it may cause issues with heat, especially since we're in the cold season.
Reporter Kathleen Sandlin interviewed Carrie Rowe, the director for Girls to Women. Here's what she had to say.
My name is Carrie Rowe, that's R-O-W-E. Girls to Women is for girls 12 to 18 to teach basic life skills. Last time we met, we talked about first impressions, lasting impressions, and how to shake hands, which seems kind of simple, but we wanted to start simple because that was our first meeting. And so we started with how do you say hello and shake hands and meet people and give them your first impression, and how do you leave a lasting impression so they know who you are and will remember you. Well, there was a lady on my Facebook feed who doesn't live in this state, totally different state. I think she's in Florida, and she was teaching girls and boys in the same kind of age group manners and just basic things like how to use a fork and knife, how to sit at a table, just different things. And I thought, oh, that's really cool. We need something like that here. And then I left it at that. A year later, she comes up on my feed again. And same thing, like, that is really cool. Someone should do it. A year later, same feed, same lady. And I'm like, okay, I get it. I'm supposed to do it. So I engaged some ladies, or women, excuse me, women here in Smith County, and just got their opinion about what I was thinking about doing, and everybody was on board. I asked people that I know personally. I asked people in other churches and other community leaders for their input of, do you think it would go over well? What do you think? And everybody was all on board and ready to go. And that's the story behind how Girls to Women. The next event is about college prep. Well, not everybody wants to go to college, and then some people do. So we're going to talk about everything from not going to a formal, and everything in between. Every girl is going to become a woman no matter what, whether you like it or not. You're going to be one. The question is, what kind of woman are you going to be? And it's not my job to tell you what kind of woman to be. My job is to give you the tools so that you can become the woman you want to be. We feed you. There's always going to be a lunch. There's always going to be a gift to go home with you. But all you got to do is show up. Everything's provided for. We are a nonprofit organization.
Last night, the boys and girls basketball team won against Cannon County. Congrats to them. This week, reporter Joe Boker interviewed Coach Hackett. They discussed what his goals are for this year of flag football, what his plans are to keep players motivated and positive, and more.
And I am Coach Josh Hackett. Went to school here, graduated in 2003, played football here, went to Austin Peay, played football at Austin Peay, and I coached football at Alcoa and White County and Smith County, and last 10 years was at Watertown, where I coached track as well. And so excited, first time I get to do flag football, and so far it's seemed kind of fun.
Okay. How does it feel to be the coach of the flag football team?
It's been a learning experience. So growing up playing football forever and coaching football since I graduated, since I got done playing college football myself, it's been a transition, but I have watched other teams as far as like, I've been doing it this way longer, and so I feel like I got a pretty good grasp, and it's just about spreading the ball out and getting the ball to your playmakers and letting them do what they do in space.
How do you think this year is going to end up like? Do you think it's going to end up like last year, or what do you think the goal is?
Well, the goal is our number one goal is to get our first win, okay? And then usually the snowball effect happens. So you get that first win, you know what it takes, you know what it feels like, and then you start stacking wins. And then I really think that we have enough talent to be competitive and to have a really good season. It's really up to the players to execute, and you got to do the little things. You got to catch the ball, you got to pull flags.
Let's now take a look at this week's weather. And for the rest of the day, it'll be cold and cloudy. Have a great rest of your day. Go Owls.